how assisted dying is spread across the world and how laws differ. For the first time in almost a decade, MPs will vote on Friday on giving terminally ill adults in England and Wales the right to have an assisted death. What's our date on this one here? This is just November of last year.
Yeah.
Well, how about that? It's spread from Canada now to the UK. While it's something that remains illegal in most countries, more than 300 million people now live in countries which have legalized assisted dying. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Spain, and Austria have all introduced assisted dying laws since 2015, when UK MPs last voted on the issue, some allowing assisted death for those who are terminally ill. The proposed bill in England and Wales comes with safeguards supporters say will make it the strictest set of rules in the world, with patients needing the approval of a high court judge. Now, the problem, of course, is the slippery slope that Pop and I have been talking about throughout this entire thing.
Because they're gonna, it's got to be a high court judge. That's where they introduce it.
Yeah.
Then it's go down to probably the state level, the county level. Before you know it, you have a magistrate who is underneath a podunk judge making those kind of decisions for you.
But you'll have some guy who's the local undertaker who shows up at your door wearing his official black suit with his official gold badge and says, you've been sanctioned for death. But I didn't sign up for anything. That's okay. Just come with us. Come out to the van.
And since they've all been disarmed, what are they going to do about it?
Mm-hmm. Exactly correct. Exactly correct. A mother of two was thrown in jail for getting angry over on yet another killing in England the other day.
Yeah.
For a Facebook post that she took down. She only had it up for like an hour or two. Then she took it down. They came and arrested her and gave her 2 years in prison anyway. So this kind of stuff is not far around the corner. You've posted 4 posts in the last year, ma'am. I'm afraid you forfeit your life.
Well, no. They do it like the Chinese do. They arrest you. You go to a concentration camp, and then you may or may not receive a cigar box of your ashes after you've been cremated.
After being harvested.
Yeah, and you never receive any kind of explanation in regards to how and why you pass away.
Right.
Yes. And for all of those people out there, like, could never happen here.
Yeah.
It's because we have a constitution and we have the First and Second Amendment. And then you have a boatload of individuals called patriots who, let's just be honest, if it gets bad enough, they're, historically speaking, they have been the ones that correct course.
I have seen quite a few posts on various social media sources. I am present on some. I am just lurking in the background on some others. A lot of the left, a lot of the American left is very, very, very afraid of rural Americans.
Yep.
They're really genuinely scared that if they cross the wrong line, we will show up armed. And I can't really say that they're wrong.
No. I mean, during the French Revolution, it was the rural people getting sick and tired of the cities and the the ruling class that took action.
That's a good, you know what? Bastille Day is in June. I feel that we should do a Bastille Day episode and we could talk about Robespierre and all of the horrors that happened during the French Revolution, because it got ugly. The guy in charge of the French socialists went crazy and was beheading everybody until everybody went, you know what? Your turn.
That's right. The slippery slope.
Yeah. And he ended up under the blade of Madame Guillotine.
Mm-hmm.
So these are
pleasant.
These are the countries and states in the United States where euthanasia is illegal. It was legalized after 2015. Look at this.
Yep.
Did you know that it's legal in Maine?
I did not know it's legal.
Colorado.
I've heard about Colorado and California.
New Mexico.
No, that's surprising.
Mm-hmm. Oregon, Washington, Montana surprises me a little.
Yeah.
That surprises me a little, not gonna lie. But you can see that in Europe, a lot of it's under discussion, but France or Spain has legalized it. And then most of Australia has legalized it. And this out here is New Zealand, and it's legalized there as well. Now, this blue one here is Colombia. In Colombia, my understanding is there's like specific rules, though. Colombia actually has some, because it's basically a Catholic country.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think you have to be like seriously in the shit
Under
before
my
they will
criteria.
authorize you to. Yeah.
My criteria.
Yeah. Yep.
I get you.
Yeah. It's just this thing is spreading around the world, and let's see what else we've.
Okay, hang on. I always say this on the show. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. If you give people the power of life and death, that is a huge amount of power. How long do you think it's going to be before they get corrupted and start using it in some fucked up ways?
Here's a point that applies to what you're saying that everybody seems to miss. I very, very rarely hear people talk about it. One of the worst things about bureaucracies is they tend to centralize, which
Yes.
means they're nowhere near the people that they affect. So the people in the bureaucracies, you're just a concept to them.
Well, we're seeing that right now with our
You're
government.
you're a number on a spreadsheet. You aren't real. You're a statistic. You're like an imaginary piece in their little Minecraft game that they play while they're at work.
Yeah.
And they don't think anything of you at all. It's not that they specifically hate you, these bureaucrats. The higher level ones, the politicians that are putting all these policies in place, they do. They think you're a pain in the ass and they want you dead.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Pop for Supporters Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.